LSU Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, I was able to catch up with Coach Cumbie before the game. Bringing his team in on the road against a very good team, ranked in the top 25. They have everything it takes to compete. This is a big matchup that fans are excited to see, but he said we have to execute early and eliminate mistakes at the line of scrimmage. Nice?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So LSU's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Now we say hello to Caden Durham. In their last win, he had a 100-yard game and scored 3 times. They'll start on the ground with Durham. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Give to the running back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. To the air, it's Levitt. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Lets it fly. That's reeled in. It's Durham. There he goes to the left. Touchdown, Tigers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
The Bulldogs offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And they are looking for a ball play that'll work, now facing 2nd and long from the 19. Back to pass. Snags it over the middle. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. No fair catches here, looking for room. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Durham. Oh, he's got some space. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Off the bootleg. Wants to throw it. Caught on the left side by Wilson. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Goes to the option. Now the toss. They put the brakes on him at the 21-yard line, short of the line to gain, and now field goal or go for it on fourth. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Smashes it between the uprights, and that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Pulls it, fired, complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Got it behind the line. It's Wilkerson. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. They punted away on fourth down. On his way back from the 20. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Makes the catch. It's Durham. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Send the tight end in motion. Handoff, Caden Durham. Might have a chance. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. At the end of that play, whistle's blowing as they check on an injured Tiger. This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Levin. Finds his man, it's Durham. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feed.
Caught, and he's got room. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Here's a give to Durham. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Tigers!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on it.
Looking to throw, it's Baker. He's got him in the flat. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down.
That's just a great job by the defense, winning early in the drive to set up a third and long situation, and then they're just playing back. They're making sure they keep the football in front of them, they make the tackle, and they now set up fourth down.
He gets a block. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. There's the pressure. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Complete to the right. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially...
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. The give to Caden Durham. Powers through the defender. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Medical personnel out there checking on this senior defensive back. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Going to try to get it himself. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be fourth down.
Well, it's just a really nice job there on that third down, trying to get after this quarterback. And obviously they're not able to make the play in the backfield, but really nice job pursuing. You see the athleticism and the speed they have, how they play as a unit together. Only giving up a little bit of a gain and now setting up fourth down. Well, it was certainly straight enough, just not long enough. Not enough leg strength.
The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Wilkerson. Could not make his way to the corner. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's fourth down. Will they bring out the punt team? Louisiana Tech will have to punt. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Wants to bring it back. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with second and 10. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Watkins. Smashes through the tackle. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Trying to set up the screen. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this one. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights.
This is a running back that can hurt you, not just getting handoffs, but they use him in the passing game as well. They called the screen at the absolute perfect time, and it ends up being a touchdown.
Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
And you've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Makes the grab on the left. He steps out of bounds, a couple of yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18 after that pickup. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. Let's see what he can do with it. He's got great speed. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or 2 miss and pick up the 1st down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
And nothing doing on the ground. This defense having none of it and stopping him on 4th down. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Bulldogs using their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Got a man. It's Miller. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Pressure's there and he lets it go.
can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion right now, setting up fourth down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that, but if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. Crosses the 30. Still running at the 40. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On first down, it's Durham again. Makes it past the marker. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at Penn State taking on the Temple Owls.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like, this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quick release by the QB. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this defense, they were ready for that third down. That you could tell they smelled the option coming. Did a great job. Aggressive. Downhill. Went and got it. Got the tackle for a loss. Forcing the 4th down.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, down here on the LSU sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted.
Turning it on! He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Looking to pass. It's Levin. Pucks it out of the air. Breaks the tackle. Looking for room at the 40. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harris. Just has a knack of finding that crease and gets it down to the 41.
Simple pitch, simple catch, easy little drag route right over the field. It's a nice timing route. You can run it versus man or you can run it versus zone and have a lot of success.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. And they got it.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
Here comes the option. He'll toss it. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking we're going to use our speed to our advantage and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this 1st down on 3rd and short. But how about the defense? Everybody's staying home. You saw the speed and their ability to get outside and get a stop, now setting up 4th down.
He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick, but the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents off.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Keeps it on the bootleg. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Levitt. Throws for the tight end. Working the middle. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
On the option. The pitch. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. The play action fake. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Bounced right back to them.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
It's incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field now. Guys, LSU has the lead here, and they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. They'll try to start this final period by putting a 3 spot on the board. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisiana Tech starts this drive as the offense goes on the attack. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
We're talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight. They thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. He's going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Back to throw, it's Baker. Working that left side now. Breaks into the open. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Off play action. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldog! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And finally, man, this offense, they have struggled all day. They've been shut out all game. Finally put a drive together, got some points on the board, got some good mojo. Maybe they can take this into next week. I know it's been a bad day, but sometimes these type of things can carry over.
And they did tack on the extra point. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, trailing by as much as they are here in the fourth quarter, no big surprise. They're going to go onside kick, and obviously their opponent was ready for it. They hop on the football, and they're going to ice this game.
The run inside. It's Durham. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Here comes the heat. And down he goes.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks.
Finding some room. Touchdown, Tigers. And the pummeling has started.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from this offense. Look, last week you found a way to win a close game. That's what you're supposed to do. But this offense looks like they're taking it to the next level, hitting their stride a little bit, finding out who they're going to be, and they've looked explosive today.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Looking to throw, it's Baker. With the catch, it's Miller. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Some misdirection with the counter. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? place to start for this offense. Running inside. It's Berry. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They feed him again. There's some room. Got enough space. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
I gotta say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Baker. Makes the grab down the middle. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Bulldogs will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. It's complete to the left. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now this team has